The shot is Carolina. Hey, what do you say?
Talkin' Sauce, episode 84. What's poppin'?
Dude, not much, man. It's been a long-ass weekend, it feels like. There's a lot of shit going on, bro.
Yeah?
A lot of shit going on. You've had some new things happen.
Yeah.
Had some new exciting things happen, dude.
Yeah.
Look at it. Appreciate it.
Straight geek. Straight geek. Doesn't have a hard drive, though.
You know, least important part of the whole thing, right?
Yeah, man. And, you know, with that, man, fuck the post office, dude. Every other part came just fine from Amazon, UPS, what have you. Mm-hmm. Post office, man. Fucking
Not
post
getting
office.
it down?
It's not like it's a fucking vote. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm trying to get a vote in. Like, come on. I'd understand if you lost it then.
I'm just trying to get this hard drive in.
Yeah.
Dude.
Fuck my inalienable rights as a American citizen, but give me my shit. I paid for that.
Shit.
Like, come on, man. But it is what it is.
That's exciting, though, dude. So you're getting off the Xbox.
I'm gonna get off the Xbox. I had this thought the other day, and I never thought about this till after I bought the computer. The next NHL game is not coming out on PC.
Is it not?
It hasn't. And,
I mean,
and it's not. So
I mean, even if you got the new Xbox, are you really going to play the new Cho, you know?
I'm not that tempted.
You know
I'm
what I
probably
mean?
gonna end up getting a PS5 like later.
I feel that.
Later.
Just to get the other releases.
And then I'll get a fucking 21 or something. Till
Yeah.
then, you and James are just gonna have to hold it down.
I guess.
I might get a PS5 in like February.
I'm not going to buy the new NHL game. I'm going to be honest. There's nothing about it that makes me want to... Like, there's nothing about it that makes me want to go buy it.
You're gonna get it though.
You say that.
You're gonna get it for franchise mode. Is franchise mode gonna be different?
Probably not.
You're gonna get it for that
They
awesome
made their-
Gear Pro.
Whatever.
You can buy
Fucking
furniture.
Whatever, dude. I like that kind of stuff is never... I played it on like Madden 06. They had something like that, and it was
Yeah.
kind of cool. But now, like, they've gotten into the story mode thing that, like, 2K was big on, and then
2K
FIFA
and
did
the
it.
park and all that's like the only thing that's been good with that.
Yeah,
You know,
and
it's been
2K is
really hard
not
to
EA,
replicate.
so...
Well, yeah, exactly.
And so they actually fucking give a fuck. But yeah, no, there's nothing about because they came out with this Be a Pro thing. I know that they did like nothing else got worked on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, everything was focused on getting this done.
Right.
I'm sure there's a bunch of voice acting.
It's gonna suck.
Aren't the Chicklets guys in it? Aren't they?
Probably.
Probably.
Which good on them. Whatever.
Yeah.
Games. I don't know. It's gonna suck.
Definitely whatever.
You'll buy it.
I won't.
Catch me out there playing fucking DayZ and fucking.
Dude, there's UFC fights this weekend too.
Again, dude?
Every weekend.
I'm kind of sick of it.
Every
to be honest.
weekend, dude. Holly Holm, I mean, I think she was coked up, dude. Hot take. Like she like the speed at which she came out
Can't
to
do
the
that,
ring,
apparently.
dude. And you can't do this. She is John Jones' teammate, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a little bit of hit up his guy,
Mm.
but dude, I mean, she was like between every round, she was just pacing in her corner. It's like for
Animal.
5 rounds, for 5 fucking rounds. But yeah, she beat the shit out of this girl, and she might get a title shot. Low key, dude. Kind
Word.
of exciting.
That's the same chick who beat up what's her face.
Yeah,
right?
the one who dethroned Ronda Rousey.
So there you go.
Or
I mean,
the second time. I can't remember.
Shouts out Holly.
Shouts out, dude.
Yeah. So it's October, right?
Mm-hmm.
This third, October 3rd.
I trust you. We got our phones out. So October 4th. It's October 4th.
Spooky season, man.
I know, dude.
Is Halloween, all that shit. I need to start watching some scary movies.
For sure.
That's about it.
For sure.
I
You're
don't
not going to
get
get the
any
12-foot
trick-or-treaters here.
skeleton from Home Depot? You just
12-foot
a
skeleton.
12-foot tall skeleton from Home Depot. I think it's like $400,
getting it.
$300. You're getting it?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming next week.
Sick,
I'm gonna
dude.
put it right outside my.
I mean,
apartment
people
door.
who like go ham with Halloween decorations are the same people who do like the inflatables at Christmas, right?
I don't know.
Usually,
I don't know.
no.
I feel
same
like
personality, completely different vibe.
I think the
They're
inflatable
different
person.
vibes.
I think the
Completely different in a
inflatable
social
person
situation.
is different from the like put all the fake cobwebs on the bushes.
Some
and,
people
like,
are religious about it too, with the Christmas shit too.
Yeah.
So it's not even it's not even a joke. Like,
Yeah, some people leave it up year round. You know why
Some
ever
people are
take
religious
it down?
about it with Halloween. You know what I mean?
It's true.
That's also true. There's
It's true.
Wiccans. Megan knows
Is
a
it
witch.
Wiccan?
No,
Oh.
I wish, bro. That'd be cool.
She can put a hex on the USPS for you, dude.
Nah, she knows one though.
And is this like is this like their time of year? Like,
I don't know, dude. Like they might have went to Hogwarts. I don't know. Like they make potions. Fuck.
They make
Dude, you ever when you were in elementary school and there's book fairs, and you know how like at book fairs you always wanted the shit that wasn't books,
No, for sure.
right?
Yeah.
They had this fucking Harry Potter like chemistry potion set. Remember that shit?
I don't
remember
remember
that.
it, to be
I remember
honest.
Did we
remember that.
did we cop that shit?
Dude, we never got I think once in my life I got like a non-book thing from a book.
Yeah,
fair.
there's a couple times I got some non-book shit. You had to like we had to finesse.
for real.
We had to be
yeah.
like, this is the book I'm getting, and then just like swap it out for the thing that you're gonna get. Like that was the same price. And then come home
real,
like
dude.
playing with your shit. They'd be like, "Where's that book?" I'm like, "I got your ass." No refunds.
Can't return it.
Book fair's
Stupid.
gone. Yeah.
They left town. They're at the circus.
Stupid. That's awesome. Yeah. So shouts out Halloween.
Yeah, dude. I mean, are
We're gonna
y'all
have like 3 more pods before Halloween, but
are y'all gonna put up any big decorations? Are y'all gonna go trick or treating, dude? You're gonna go door to door
not
during
gonna
these
go trick or
times.
treating. I'm almost 30, and
This is the time you can start getting back into it, though, right?
It's true.
Isn't it like?
I don't think that's how that works.
You're
how
like
that-
right at the end of the window where it can still be a little trendy for you.
Yeah.
Get some free candy.
I mean, you going with me? Like, what is this?
No, because we're in that age where like we're a little too cool for it. Like we're gonna do stuff with, but like you're at the age where it's like
I mean,
it's
if I
coming
had
back
a,
around.
if I had a kid, I could like go with my kid and be like, oh yeah.
But like you're
trick or
way
treat.
more into it than they are. Like you obviously put hours of time into your costume.
Yeah.
They're just a ghost.
Just
Like
borrow a kid.
borrow a kid.
Borrow a kid.
Just borrow a
Take
kid.
I'm not
Ralphie.
borrowing any kids.
Take
Borrowing any
Ralphie.
kids. Take Ralphie.
Yeah.
Disguise him as a child. Just put a sheet. Just put a sheet over.
Just
it.
put one of those propeller hats on him. Be like he's dressed
But no,
as a dog.
it's
but
for
he's
my
clearly
son.
a kid.
This
This has got a propeller.
This is a ridiculous conversation.
I don't know. I think you can
Speaking
work.
of ridiculous, it's episode 84, and with it being episode 84, we're gonna shout out a player that wears the number 84.
I'd like to hear you say his name.
Guillaume Latrend. Damn it! I literally looked it up earlier.
Guillemette la Trindici.
Thank you.
Tendresse.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
went a little Russian there.
that's it. Yeah, whatever. Guillaume.
European.
Guillaume.
Yeah.
So this guy, right? He in 07, he wore 84 for the Canadians, but he became the first player in NHL history to wear the last unused double-digit number in league history.
Nice, dude.
So it took till 2007.
You think he did that on purpose? You think he was just like, oh shit?
I don't think he did it on purpose. I think that's just a really, really big coincidence. But that's why he's 84. The other one would have been Mikhail Gabrowski.
Okay.
That was the other guy. I was like, let's go with the guy with the little fun fact attached
Yeah.
to his name. And
So he was the
name's
first
hard
one to do it.
pronounce. Let's do that.
Yeah.
So that's what we did.
So did he play in the NHL for a while?
Yeah, there
or-
was one season where he had like I read some shit. He had like 30 goals one year.
Nice.
So he was out there.
Nice, dude. So he did it.
Yeah. He's just like a rough looking French dude. You know, like I don't know
As
what
they
you
tend
want.
to be.
Ducks won the cup that year.
Oh, so he has a ring.
No, I said the Ducks won the cup
Oh,
that year. Yeah.
oh, yeah. He played for Montreal.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. No, yeah.
So,
Sorry, dude.
but shouts out Guillaume Latrendesse.
Shouts him out, dude.
Big shouts out. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. The Hurricanes.
Back in the news,
There's some
kinda.
news, kind of, sort of.
Some Friedman thoughts.
31 thoughts. Elliot Friedman. They were talking about the Hurricanes being in on Patrick Laine and what that cost might be.
Yeah, and apparently the word is Natchez and a D-man, which is
Before we
Very
agree or
interesting.
disagree with the trade, what D-man?
see that's what because you hear the Jets fans are saying like Natchez and Pesci would be pretty sick, but then I look at it and I go like if we're picking up a guy with a year left on his contract in Laine, and then we're giving up Natchez who still has a year left RFA, I think.
How many goals did Natchez score last year?
I'm not sure. I'm
He
not
could score
sure.
30 goals.
Oh, in his
It's not
career?
impossible.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm saying
definitely.
like this next year he could score 30.
He could.
It's not
But
impossible.
I don't see us giving up another asset like Pesci with that kind of great long-term deal and Natchez to get 1 year of a guy like Laine. You know what I mean? I don't see our front office doing that. So I would lean towards it being a guy like Gardner or Shea being the one who gets moved because they do still have term, but they're not one of our centerpieces.
So, all right. So you kind of started to unpack it. So right away, I got to ask, like, what about the fact that he's got to get re-signed? And if he has anything...
Natchez or Laine?
Laine. And if he has anything of a decent year, he's going to be wanting upwards of 8+.
Mm-hmm.
We got Svetch to sign. We got Dougie to sign. How do we make that do?
That's what I'm saying.
Are we trading away Natchez and Gardner to have a rental that just like stud out for 1 year? Like, what are we doing?
I don't see our front office doing that.
Me
like their
either.
track record doesn't suggest that we would ever make a move.
We never
for
make moves like that.
temporary. Yeah, and don't get me wrong.
It's like a Vegas move.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. We've talked about it. Like I think Laine would do great. I think he is.
I think he would play great with us, yeah.
Amazing goal scorer. But I just don't see.
He had like 40 assists last year too.
Yeah, and so that part of his game's coming to life, and also he's starting to play. He's better on defense than he was when he first came in the league. But yeah, I don't see it. I definitely don't see us giving up Natchez and Pesci for a year.
There's
Laine,
no
you
way,
know what I mean?
especially Pesci. He's too valuable. I mean, we talk about his
real.
contract all the time and what he can do for
Yeah.
the team. It just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to do that.
And to give up Natchez, who I think doesn't he still have 2 years? It's a year or two left on his rookie deal, and then he's an RFA.
And again, the kid is not lacking the potential to score 30 goals himself. Like, I mean, that's what Laine is going to do. Plus, he's an incredible goal scorer. Natchez can do that with the teammates he has around him. He's that talented.
Yeah, and no slight to Natchez, but I imagine by the time his contract comes up, unless he has a couple of insane seasons, is definitely going to be cheaper than Laine just based off name,
Especially after
notoriety,
this next
track
year.
record. Yeah.
Especially after Laine signs this next deal. 100%.
So, yeah, it just doesn't seem like the move we'd make unless it is moving a guy like Gardner or Shea to get that money off the books.
The fuck is wrong with this kid? What is wrong with this kid?
Just distracting.
Yeah, I guess, unless it is just to get money. Maybe we move like a D-man and a draft pick.
Yeah.
And then I would be, okay, that makes more sense. But, you know, who knows? Whose line is it anyway?
Just wanted to slip that in there.
Yeah.
Just for the name of the podcast now. That's all.
day.
Just so it's contextual.
Is that on the Hurricanes?
Dude, I think so. I mean, isn't today Justin Williams' birthday? I think.
Shouts
Happy
out.
birthday to Justin Williams.
Former Hurricane.
Former
retired.
Hurricane. Yeah.
Breaking that news
Yeah,
now.
yeah. He told us.
He'll tell us at his birthday party later.
Yeah.
We're going to that. Tampa Bay Lightning are your 2020 Stanley Cup champions.
They're my Stanley Cup champions.
They had a parade like no one ever even heard of COVID. To keep it a
Yeah,
buck.
yeah.
Keep it a whole
It was on the
buck.
water, which, the whole COVID safety thing aside, I think that just
I
having
didn't see
that.
a fucking drop of water.
I'm talking about the when they had like a boat. Parade,
Sure, whatever.
get-together
Fuck
thing.
that. I'm not even talking
No, I
about
think
that.
that shit's cool.
No,
dude.
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all the celebration shit.
Oh, yeah.
With the strangers drinking out of the cup after players.
Yeah.
Fucking, there was a video of Killorn. He ran in a fucking circle pit and did like 500 high fives with a bunch of non-mask wearing Floridians, bro. He wasn't wearing a mask. Like,
I didn't see that.
I myself, dude, I'm telling you, it was bad. And this was like everybody. Everybody. People,
I mean, Florida hasn't taken this whole thing seriously since it started, though.
why should
you know
they
what
start
I mean?
when they win the Stanley
Well,
Cup?
so why would you expect them to start?
I don't
It's like
expect
that,
them.
You know what I mean?
But it's just wild. It's just wild, the lack of just, I don't know, man. Like, at that point,
As the
at that point,
organization-
not even them, dude. At that point, like, all the people showing up and stuff, like the idea is, like, it's not about you, it's about not getting other people sick. But at that point, think about yourself. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
you're risking it for the biscuit, for real, for real.
To just be like
just to be around them,
the,
I mean, I feel it, though.
the team that played in my city won the cup. I don't. I'm be honest.
I don't do it.
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going. I don't agree with it, but I feel that.
Like I would go to the boat thing because like you can keep your distance there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
wear a
don't have
mask,
to get in.
you don't
You don't
have
have
to,
to get in on like
you're
the
not trying to
massive
get
at
a high
all.
vibe.
Yeah, go to that. But as far as like going downtown and standing like shoulder to shoulder with somebody right now, I really don't think I could.
That's
Because
wild.
also for what? For a high five from a player? You know what I'm saying?
the team could do it again,
That's what I mean. Team could they could celebrate that anytime.
but people were very upset.
Oh yeah,
People were very upset. People thought,
Florida's not going to wear masks, and the internet is going to get upset about it, and we're all going to die.
Hard
it's like the
truths.
only three things that are guarantees, dude.
I'm just burping up a storm right now. Excuse me, bro.
Burping up a storm brew.
You can leave.
I'll get out of here, y'all.
You can leave. But dude, imagine being Pat Maroon.
Oh, dude.
What a legend.
Dude, back to back.
Back to
dude.
back, but it's not until the celebration does it really sink
Oh,
in as
yeah.
a fan, where you see that guy just tanked 2 years in a row.
Dude,
I mean,
you retire, dude? If you're Pat Maroon, do you just retire?
if I'm Pat Maroon, I retire.
So
If
it's
you're
like-
not, if you're Pat Maroon, you probably just keep playing hockey.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
Did
probably
he
do.
sign a little bit of a deal?
I think it was a 1 year, like,
He's chilling.
chase the ring kind
So
of
the question
signing.
is, where does he go next year?
Dude, I
If
literally.
he wins a third Stanley Cup, then you fucking retire.
Oh,
dude.
dude, yeah.
You have to retire. Just don't like.
or
Just
you
don't like it.
banking on a crazy deal because, like, I don't know what it is about him, but he's obviously bringing something to the locker room. 3 years, 3 teams. I mean,
Yeah, he couldn't do it in Edmonton. Sadly, fucking Edmonton, man.
fucking Edmonton.
Fuck. They're getting the shit too. We'll get into that, but da-da-da-da.
Yep.
You hear that? Thing exploding yet? Not exploding. All right, good. I'm terrified, dude. Just like that thing's expensive. It's expensive, and it's my baby.
Imagine, like, on camera.
This is practice for a baby.
Oh.
Oh, you do it on camera, it blows up.
No, like,
I had that thought like
we're
9
talking,
times.
and then it's just like you see there's like a little fire start, and it's like none of us notice. Everyone on camera's like, "Is that?"
An electrical fire, like you're done.
Oh yeah, it's no bueno.
Like
We'd
you
have
need
to-
like sea foam.
Yeah.
Stop that. You don't really put that shit out. Like, you're not.
for real.
Oh man.
It'd be terrible,
It'd be
but
bad.
great content. It would be amazing content. We'd go viral, maybe.
YouTube would eat that shit up
Oh yeah, dude.
for sure. Dude, speaking of eating, Robin Leonard.
Finally gets his deal.
He gets his deal. He gets a home. He gets his permanent residency in Vegas, dude. Like he's Britney Spears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He signs the long-term deal like Cher, dude. He's just out there. For the next 5 years, 25 million.
years.
That's a good deal, too.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
nice
that-
team-friendly deal.
That was the deal he wanted from the Islanders. I like that's the deal I think he's been asking for.
Yeah.
And I think more than anything, he really did just want to be in a place. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And $5 million, I mean, is definitely nothing to scoff at. He's
No.
going to be the number one guy out there. Yeah. Are you?
We're good.
Yeah, you're going to be the number one guy out there. It kind of sucks for Fleury. We're good. I guess we'll get into that, but it's awesome to see for him.
Yeah.
And he played great for him through the playoffs.
For sure.
Kind of carried him at some points, low key.
Low key, I mean, we're talking a cup final team.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it was our call right up until it wasn't, you know?
Indeed. What happens to Fleury now?
I don't, because does he have to get re-signed, or does he have like a year or
He
something
has
left?
at least a year left.
I mean, it's excellent trade bait if you're Vegas, and I think they are
I have
always
no-
looking for more cap space.
I have no idea what it does to their cap with them bringing in that $5 million. What was he? I mean, he was at something comparable before. He was like above 3, less than 5.
Maybe
I feel like
something
he was
like
above
that.
4.
I think he was in the 3-something range. I feel like. I
So
don't
they're
know.
adding a couple mil to his deal. I mean, I don't know if what that does to their cap going into it. I don't think they'll necessarily have to move Fleury. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make it work type shit. But
But I think at the point that Fleury is in his career, like this is probably, I feel like it's the most tradable the asset is. You know what I'm
Indeed,
saying?
yeah.
Like he's on a deal that I mean, it's obviously manageable. It's nothing crazy. And he's had good years every year except really until the playoff run was he kind of questionable in net. So if you're Vegas, so you get some assets back, get some draft picks back. I don't know if they're still eating off of the expansion draft picks. They probably still have a couple left, right?
I don't know.
But yeah, I can see it.
I mean, and so with a goalie like Leonard signing a $5 million AAV, does that kind of lower the market a little bit on goalies?
think
Maybe not like a
somewhat.
Holtby, but like somewhere comparable to Leonard and like a good, decent starting goalie. You can get him at a not a bad price.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Do
know?
you think the Hurricanes would make a move for a guy like Fleury?
I mean, possibly.
Would you want it?
We have assets to trade.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that really Vegas would want to improve on is their defense, if anything, right? They
Yeah.
have a really strong forward core. I don't know.
It'd be interesting, right?
I wouldn't say no to it. There's a lot of things we could move.
Because I guess kind of, this is another,
One of
this is a
our goalies
Hurricanes
would have to
question related. But you see Waddell said we would not be going, we wouldn't be surprised to not go for a goalie with that 13th overall pick. Everyone's so,
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that too.
yeah, so big on this Askarov kid. But does that lend itself to maybe you thinking that we're in the market for another new goaltender this year? like a guy like Fleury.
I think we're not ignoring the possibilities. I think we're looking at guys in free agency. I think we're going to be looking at the draft closely. I mean, again, like you just said with that 13th pick, and again, we'll talk about the draft a little bit, but I think we're going to keep our eye on it in the same way that we're doing our due diligence for studs, forwards like Laine that are possibly available. We're going to do our due diligence.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's as far as it goes, though. I think we're confident enough in what we have in Reimer and Mrazek, the way they can go back and forth.
That's true.
To at least ride it one more year.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't have to do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're gonna look.
Definitely.
I think they're gonna look. But still with Vegas, dude, that third jersey.
It's kind of sick, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like
every time I look at it, I have a different opinion.
yeah, like at first I thought the gold might be just a little too much. Like
There's
I
already
don't know.
too many teams too that do like the gold.
Are there? Who else does the gold?
Well, just like Nashville and Pittsburgh.
I guess that's true.
That's enough, right?
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
there is.
I guess Vegas is a little more like real, just like real sparkly, shiny gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a golder gold, if that makes sense.
It is a gold or gold. But I don't know.
I think I'm a pretty.
They just
big
switched
fan.
the color scheme around though. It's not like
Yeah.
a new color. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's the
Yeah,
same
they
jersey
didn't
with just
do a
different
different
colors.
logo.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's a little underwhelming in that sense. It's cool. I didn't even know it was coming though.
It's a little meh.
So it is a little meh.
It's a little meh. But
Necessary.
Do you think have you seen the whole set? Like, are the pants going to be gold? Are the socks gold? Do you know?
I don't know.
I haven't
Should
seen
be
anything.
all, they should just be
Just
all
gold,
out.
just
Yeah,
gold out, dude.
That'd be the move.
Turn up like the whiteness of the lights in the stadium, dude, or in the arena. They reflect more, dude. It's a tactical advantage.
Yeah.
All gold stick tape.
All gold stick. Actually, play with gold sticks.
Gold blades.
It's Vegas.
Gold blades.
Gold laces like Obi.
Yeah,
gold goalposts.
For
I mean,
sure.
It's just
gold everything.
ridiculous.
Speaking of Pittsburgh, dude, they signed Tristan Jarry.
Yeah,
So they got him for 3 years, 10.5.
another
deal.
pretty reasonable deal.
Pretty good deal. I mean, he could play some. He was playing some starting time for them.
Yeah,
when,
and it's kind of sounded like they've been trying to move on from Murray too.
Potentially.
Low key, yeah, that they might try to move him. So I mean that he definitely been playing good hockey.
it's just a good team friendly deal.
Yeah.
Their roster's kind of set.
Yeah, he'll be the backup
On the money.
there. Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
no cap problems. Never any cap problems. Ever since they were dying, I think when Crosby came into the league, and ever since then they've just been moving money right.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're never dying. You know.
Oh yeah, and Jim Rutherford will spend.
I
that
guess it has a
money.
lot to do with like the whole team signs a lot of team friendly deals.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, when you're like we've talked about before, there's what the league sets as standard, and then what the inner team structure is. And if Crosby's getting this team friendly deal, you know, you can't sign other
I guess
guys.
you really
to
got to
more
be
money.
obligated, right? Imagine like you're yourself, right? You're an NHL player, and you're on the team with Sidney Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the balls to be like, well, fuck what Sid did?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not gonna follow that guy's example.
I mean, I think
You'd be a bit of a chump.
You'd be a bit of a chump, but at some level, it's like there's going to be guys around you. You get the advertising dollars, right? Like, you know, that kind of will
Oh,
close
he's
that
making
gap.
bank outside of that.
But there's guys like on that third line that are like, look, man, I'm not going to get these advertising dollars. Like, no one's going to buy shit because I wear it. You know, I got to
For
take this
sure.
extra couple mil, and that's why Crosby takes the discount, so he
Yep.
can pay the third liners.
I mean, if they brought in like Mitch Marner type kids on that team, they wouldn't be able to pull off that same team friendly deal bullshit.
yeah,
These kids now are gonna get their fucking bread, and good on them.
yeah,
Good on them. That's just the way it goes. So Arizona, man, who are just constantly in some woes. I mean, they made the playoffs this year, but it just seems like they always got some fucking hardship. Whether it's
Yeah.
fucking
Self-inflicted.
prematurely scouting prospects and watching them work out illegally, or fucking needing to fucking trade your captain and your best player. He's
Yeah.
a captain, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure he is.
95.
Oliver Ekman-Larsson, they're talking to teams. Apparently, he's willing to move his no trade clause for Boston and Vancouver.
Oh, is that the
That's what I was seeing. I saw that on the Hockey Guys channel. He was talking about that.
Vancouver would be sick. Boston would also be sick.
Yeah, and those are two teams that would, I think have to move some money.
Yeah.
They'd
Well,
probably
they're-
have to move some money to bring them on.
And I've seen Boston fans talking about, why would we make the move because you have to sign Ekman Larson, right? Or is he still on a
I think
deal
he's on a
for couple?
contract. Yeah.
Well, then, like, why would you bring in whatever Ekman Larson's contract is and not pay Torrey Krug? That's
Right.
kind of been what's the storyline coming out of Boston.
Yeah.
And maybe I haven't watched Ekman Larson enough, but is he that much worse than Krug? I kind of thought he was a better defenseman than Krug in my head. but-
Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, definitely similar play styles in terms of leaning towards the offensive side of things, I think. Again, too, that's why it perplexes me with Vancouver. You bring him in to maybe kind of mentor Hughes a little bit, but outside of that,
Yeah.
Hughes is your guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same shot. I don't know. But,
interesting.
left-handed.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It'd be interesting to see. I would love to see him in either Vancouver or Boston,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean, a guy like that sliding onto those rosters. Not Boston because we're going to have to play him. Put him in Vancouver, dude. Put him in the West. We'll deal with the Hurricanes will deal with
Exactly.
him in the Cup.
But also, too, the Coyotes are going to buy out Grabner. He had a year left on a $3 million deal. So, I mean, they're buying that out. They're going to split it across the next 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a guy who's got over 600 points in about 270 games. I mean, I don't know. Someone could pick him up.
Yeah. Low key, I could see the Hurricanes grabbing a guy like that.
We need a center, a depth.
Depth center. He's all, I mean, a lot of
can play
veteran
center. Could be wrong with
leadership. He's also, I mean, he's fast as fuck. No?
Yeah.
Like Grabner's a fast ass.
Yeah.
He's
so.
he's always been a speed guy.
I think you're
maybe.
thinking of Granlund.
Am I thinking of Granlund?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Mikhail Granlund.
Oh. Well,
Tomato,
let's
tomato.
pick up Grabner. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go get
Why not? Yeah. Let's go out and get him, guys.
So, yeah, I mean, the Arizona Coyotes, man, they just got to get their shit together. They need to solidify their team and
Yeah.
stop fucking around.
Yeah, I mean they've got front office turnover too with the Shaka.
Yeah, that was
quitting.
crazy. He just up
Yeah,
and quit.
he quit
said,
after
"Fuck
he
this."
lost the draft picks for him. He's like, I'm out, dude. I can't do it.
I'm too embarrassed. And speaking of weird rosters, Buffalo.
Yeah,
Buffalo possibly. The rumors are just consistent. They get cold, they get hot. I guess that's what I mean by consistent, just on and off, consistently on and off. Trade rumors surrounding Jack Eichel. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I don't see why Buffalo would move him right now. If he wants to go, maybe like. But again, he's still young enough that I think, and he's the man in Buffalo that I think he would still want to be like, let's build the team around me, give me a team, I can get it done type of thing, instead of him wanting to go off somewhere else.
Exactly.
What do you think?
I mean, I just don't get why you would invest all that time developing. Not that he developed much there. So he came in as a stud.
Yeah.
He's paid, right? They got
Yeah,
him
he's
under
already got a contract.
I just don't see what the point is. He's the captain of the team.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I think a guy like bringing in Eric Stahl, I think that's good, because as good as Eichel is, I don't know. He hasn't had the experience Eric Stahl has. That helps the whole locker room.
For sure. They should trade Ristolainen before they trade Eichel.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And the team attached to his name was the Rangers.
Really?
Like, fuck.
Yeah, that would suck.
That would piss me the fuck off.
They're gonna get
I would've lost full
Lafreniere.
if you spelled that shit for real.
It would have really sucked. That would, dude. They're gonna get Lafreniere in the draft. They're gonna have Capo Caco, and then trade Jack
Fuck
Eichel to
outta
their team,
here.
dude.
Fuck out of here.
And
man.
Adam Fox. Yeah, it would be a fucking nightmare. Dude.
Yeah,
I don't want
that's
anything
rough.
nice for New York.
No. I mean, they bought out Lundqvist for God's sakes, who might go to the Capitals.
Really
That's who is everyone saying might be talking to him.
interesting.
Holtby's out the door. You
Just to go
gotta
there, play
fucking
backup?
Play some backup, a little starter time,
Little
maybe a
1A,
little
1B.
Reimer, Mrazek type situation on the fucking switcherooski.
And I mean, that's Samsonov, right? That's the
Yep.
next guy.
Yep.
I mean, that's
Makes a lot of sense.
makes a lot. I mean, and as Samsonov, having a guy like Lundqvist in the room,
It's
is
kind of like
pretty good.
the Gorgiev shit though, a little bit too, where you got a guy who's just about to take your spot.
But
Lundqvist is ready for that now. I
Yeah,
think. He'll
and-
sign for
and-
less money.
It's a different. Yeah, Lundqvist is at the point where he's like, what does the team need? Like, he doesn't have that same drive and hunger to be like, I need to go win this job.
And they could get a cup with him.
Yeah, they could
Just on
like,
some
but I
cup
mean,
contending style team. I mean,
but
they
as
have the roster.
Samsonov too, I think it's better because if he gets hurt again or something, you're not sitting there like this guy is gonna take over.
Right.
Lundqvist is just gonna play the games he needs to retire relatively soon, I imagine. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that That'd be a great move for him if he signed because he's still getting
I would love it. As a Caps fan, I would fucking love it.
because he's still getting the money from the Rangers, so you can sign whatever kind of deal. Yeah, that'd be
For sure.
crazy, dude.
For sure.
I agree. Come to the Hurricanes.
Do it. All right. Let's get into this this draft. The draft's like what, in 3 days?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like literally Tuesday.
That's wild.
A couple days.
How does the NHL's got to do a better marketing job?
Oh, it's trash.
Didn't we have really terrible ratings for the Cup finals this year?
Probably.
Television ratings.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, fucking back-to-backs in the Stanley Cup final.
Yeah. But let's run through this list. I don't know many of these kids. To be honest, this is one of the last things I'm paying attention to is the prospects coming in. Obviously, Lafreniere is the number one prospect.
Quentin Byfield, hear a lot
people have
about.
said that he could go number one. I don't think he'll take Lafreniere's spot on that, but he was up there. Lucas Raymond's another one, winger. You got Marco Rossi, Jamie Drysdale's defenseman up there in the top 5. Alexander Holtz, winger. Cole Ferretti, he's a center. Another defenseman at 9. And then, all right, so you get down to number 11. You got Larislav Askarov.
Yeah.
Is that goalie that we're talking about. Now, we got 13, right? The Hurricanes. I don't think, if there's a goalie who's fringe top 10, I don't think he's fallen to 13.
Yeah, but
There's not many goalies who are in that.
Yeah, who was the last goalie to get taken?
Spencer Knight.
Spencer Knight, that's
Was
right.
A couple years ago by
Yeah.
Florida. But that was the first time in a minute.
Yeah.
In a minute, I think.
Because there's such a tricky position to. It's like when Tampa, the Buccaneers drafted that kicker in like the second round, the one who was like historically great in college, and he came in and was terrible. I feel like goalies are the same way. Like it's such a tricky.
Ever
lot
since
of mental.
DiPietro,
Yeah.
Ever since DiPietro, goalies stopped getting drafted high, and you don't bet on them like they used
Yeah.
to. You know, it's just it's too much variable.
Yeah.
Way too much variable.
Because it's one of those where like you can like once you psych yourself out, it's like
I was just
you're
about to say,
done.
similar to a kicker, there's not more psychology in that position than probably any other position in major sports.
Yeah,
you
maybe
know?
like being the quarterback of a football team, you got to think about a lot.
Definitely.
But as far as just like,
But that's also like thinking about a lot, like in terms of your plays. I'm just talking about direct, like just in your own.
yeah,
kitchen.
you're on an island out there.
Exactly.
Type shit. Yeah,
I mean, you know, at least when you got your defense, you got guys stopping the puck, but when you're a quarterback, you got a whole offensive line. You got 2 tons of guys.
yeah.
Literally
and
2 tons.
Yeah, and goalies. I mean, you never come off. You know
You're
what I'm
alone,
saying? There's no shifts.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not involved in both ends of the play. It's just you, and I can't let that puck go in the net.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
So
much stress.
With that said, it'd be dope to pick up the goalie, but likely we won't. Who do you see us picking up in this list here? I don't know any of these kids.
I have no idea, to be honest.
Respect.
I say go for size, dude. Pick out the biggest guy that is.
There's no size on
There's no size
I
on this. Okay,
apologize.
well, Don Waddell, if you're listening, just draft size.
Draft
Forget the
size,
skill. Get the tallest, heaviest guy in this draft.
A lot of them are right wingers around that spot too, which I like.
Yeah, and put him in. Put him
Yep.
in next year.
Yep.
Just and tell him I
Do
don't
it,
want you to
do
do
it,
anything except
do it.
hit people.
Do it.
And let's do that. We're just gonna fish for Tom Wilson as hard as we can. Really, that's what I'm looking for. No grit, no grind to this team, no heart, and you can only get that through the draft.
Very good.
I can be a GM. But yeah, no, honestly, dude, I don't know. I really wouldn't even want to take the goalie if he was available. Tell you the truth,
No?
I wouldn't.
I would.
Just
fuck it.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what happens.
I mean, I guess we do have.
He could be sick.
He could.
Like,
I guess we do have a
we
lot
really
of,
don't have it locked down. Like we have two decent 1A,
Yeah.
1B,
That
really like 1B,
Russian
1C
goalie.
goalies.
That one Russian goalie we drafted.
True.
I can't remember his name now,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I guess we do kind of have a deep prospect pool. We've been seeing that of all those lists coming out too, where people are high on us. Dude, are we just the trendy like prospect pool franchise now? Like we're not that deep, right?
I think we're like, I don't know. I think we're trendy. We're trendy as fuck. Ever since the bunch of jerk shit, we're trendy.
Yeah, people loved, or it's backed up by the analytics. I don't know. Dude.
I was about to say no. We're an analytics favorite. We're trendy as fuck.
Yeah,
like all the like hockey nerds like the Hurricanes.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
like the same way that like hipsters like fucking vinyl records. hockey nerds like to hurt you.
We're like how we're like how Colorado used to be like a couple years ago, where everyone was like, "It's Colorado," you know.
Yeah.
No one
They're
knows
coming.
about them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Florida's next.
Florida is next.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll see if they can fucking pull it together.
We'll see.
But yeah, I guess you've swayed me, dude. Let's get Askarov. I've given my blessing. I've given my blessing.
All right. So, this shit show the NFL is right now.
Dude.
Tell me about it. I know
Cam Newton got COVID, so I'm out on the whole season. I was a Patriots fan, full stop. Like I had watched like maybe 2 quarters of Panthers football this year. But dude, apparently they're still gonna try to play they were supposed to play tonight, I believe.
Like 3 days.
I think they're playing
Which doesn't
tomorrow.
make any sense. I guess it's just so you got the guys who got to take Cam's spot, whoever's taking because I think the backup or the practice quarterback on the other teams got it too.
Yeah.
So you got guys you got to replace. You just get them mentally prepared.
The Pittsburgh Tennessee game got postponed. Like it's crazy.
More and more.
But it's like, yeah, you're traveling around. Like once one person in the locker room gets it, those guys are so close every day that all those precautions they're taking, I just feel like it's not going to stop it that much.
No.
Like guys who are going to get it are going to get it.
Yep.
Dude, it's really, and honestly, the biggest problem, dude, is really fucking up my fantasy league, dude. I got to be honest. The Pittsburgh defense was a big part of my strategy. Their game got postponed. Luckily, the guy I'm playing had a couple Patriots players. That game got postponed. They don't have it, but obviously the teams aren't playing.
That's like an aspect of fantasy now. Is like whether or not the game.
Yeah,
is
they had to
with the
send out.
pandemic.
Dude, the app had to send out like a whole update thing on how they're going to change the scoring around.
I love it.
It's like
There's fucking money on the
I
line.
I know, and like I started reading, and I was like, "Fuck it, dude." And I'm 3-0 right now, dude. So like, I was.
You can take a couple pandemic L's.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know, dude. Like it's a winner take all league. There's you know what I'm saying, dude. This could be my new Xbox. It could be my PS5 if I win this thing. You know what I'm saying, dude? So
Very nice.
I'm real upset about it. But do you think can the NFL go to a bubble?
No.
So there's too many people.
Too many people. Fucking no.
I feel like they're like fucking Vince McMahon and Dana White though, where they're just like, nah, show must go on, dude. We're gonna do this,
100%.
dude. Like, there's nothing that's gonna.
But you
stop
also,
them.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like you got the most like, fuck this bubble pandemic shit. Like, fuck, give me
In the
my
fan
sports
base?
in the fan
That's
base than
true.
any other sport.
That's
So
definitely
it's like,
true.
you know,
A distinctly American fan base.
yeah, yeah. So
Than
you
in
know,
baseball.
it's fucked.
It is fucked, dude.
It's absolutely fucked. I feel bad for college football.
Yeah, they're playing.
I know they're
But
fucked.
yeah,
They're fucked. You know, I mean, I pray none of them get sick, but
For real.
they're fucked.
yeah, man. I don't get how they were. Like, I don't get. I didn't even realize college football had started until someone said, like, yeah, did you catch the like score of the state game or something? I was like, they're playing right now. Like,
Dude,
how are they?
adult hockey's playing.
Damn,
I got emails, and I'm pretty sure there's games going.
just like beer league hockey.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I mean, yeah.
Some motherfuckers are probably gonna get sick.
Yeah.
Fuck. Not me.
Not you? I mean, would you have done it even if it wasn't?
Nope. Too lazy.
Got a new computer, dude. You can't be out there fucking like, that's time that I could be playing on my nice ass computer. What am I
on,
doing?
dude. What are you talking about?
What am I doing?
But boys.
Did y'all see, just real quick, did y'all see that Jay Alec album leaked from 2012? It came out, it's a group of people bought it, like a group of fans. I think it was, this is from what I gathered from Twitter, so it could all be wrong.
They bought like the rights to it, bought the masters.
They bought like, it cost like $9,000, which is incredibly low, I would think. But, and yeah, they put it out, and I listened to it today, dude, and low-key, shit's from 2012. Low-key, dude, it's better than that album that he put out recently.
With Jay?
With Jay, yeah.
It was basically-
it had a song from the 2012 that was on the release that came out.
Naturally.
Yeah, the Shiny Suit Theory, which I guess had been dropped as a single too. But yeah, dude, it was
interesting.
It's a lot more unique sounding. Like, he has a lot of really cool samples.
That's like a little tiny window into what happens when you over fucking think the fuck out of your shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
also get that your fan hype grows so much where you're like, dude, if I put this out,
Well,
and
it's like it's a similar thing where Dre could never really put
Yeah.
out the Detox album.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. There's too much lore.
way
It's too much of
yeah,
an,
exactly.
too much of an idea.
But he's put out
ever-
like 3 albums
Yeah.
since the hype of that aren't that.
Yeah.
Which were like, well, you've given us music, so.
Yeah, it's like Pusha T did the thing where he was supposed to put out King Push Forever, and then he put out the with the Kanye project.
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, that is King Push. I just named it something different." And everyone was like, "Well, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Yeah.
you can't just do that."
Well, that's the beauty of it. They can.
They can.
They're
do
the
it.
artists.
They can.
Tell
They
them
do.
They can. And they will.
But definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. They got some like French composer samples that apparently my girlfriend had heard of, but
I just want to fucking go over there and smack the taste out of his mouth.
well, you don't like the way he's looking at you.
I don't like the way he's looking at me.
I'm not even looking at
I don't
you.
like the way his hair's parted right now. I don't fuck with any of it.
He's fucking the vibes up
Big time.
big time. Don't how you
Look at
doing,
Ralphie. He
dude?
can't even look at you. Oh,
Dude, Dylan, you haven't said anything the whole podcast, man. How you been, dude?
I'm doing great, man. I got
great?
some good notes. We're
Nice.
gonna have some tight editing on this one.
Nice, dude. Despite the negative energy coming from
Despite
that is one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen in my life. He just
if you didn't have that mic over there,
he just
dog,
tossed
it'd be-
his crushed Storm
over.
Brew can at the producer. Things are getting real toxic in the studio, dude. They're getting real
fine, I
toxic.
post the videos.
I'm just not going to be in it. Just going to mute me the whole time.
Well, dude, I think that pretty much
I think on
sums
that
it up,
note,
huh?
yeah,
I think we're
on
pretty
that
much.
Jacob, dude, where can they get us, dude?
Dude, if you're listening to us or watching us, hit us up at Talkin Sauce Pod, no underscore.
If you're listening to us, watch us. And if you're watching us, listen to us.
Exactly. YouTube, check it out. We got the Scrum, we got the Shaved Ice, bunch of cool shit out there. All the streaming platforms. You can get me at JCobb, JUI_COBBB. Josh, where to get you at?
At TeebsTabzz.
Ayo, Dylan, where to get you at?
You can find me on Reddit, you teabags you mum 69420 lowercase x capital X. That's you teabags you mum 69420 lowercase x capital X. Thank you. Have a great week.